Right, we're back with Lechelle Yates. She's talking about common scams, how to protect yourself. Remember, you can text your questions. All right, let's talk about the iPhone scam. This is that you won or you're going to be able to buy or something of that nature. What's the latest round with this scam?
So the latest of this is either a text or an email saying that you have bought an iPhone, but you really haven't. So you receive this email and it says that your Amazon account, your bank account, or your credit card is about to be charged. And of course, call this customer service number in the email that we've so handily provided you. And once you do, you're either going to be asked to download an app in order for them to help you, or they're going to ask you to provide your credit card number in order to cancel the sale. Well, this is classic phishing. The phishing email for the app, they're going to ask you for a username and password. And then, of course, with the credit card number, we all know what they're asking for with that. So here's the basic way to avoid most phishing scams. Double check the sender's email address. If it's coming from Amazon, it's going to say so-and-so at amazon.com. It's phishing if it says so-and-so Amazon at gmail.com or something else along those lines. Also, if you get one of these, check for your bank account or your Amazon account first to see if there are charges. If there's not, this is going to be a scam. Also, never ever click on suspicious links in an email or a text from somebody that you don't know. The danger is you're going to download malware and then you're going to get a virus and open yourself up to identity theft.
All right, we've got a question from our first segment here. This person is asking, can you please explain again how someone can find out if he or she has been pwned or hacked? And again, this is a website that lets you put in your email address to see. So let's bring up that video again and go ahead and just go through that so that we can do that.
Sure, yeah. So right on the home page, you can put in your email address or your phone number right there on the big box. You type in I put in my email address, clicked pwned, and it popped up and said, oh no, I've been pwned. And then you scroll down and it'll tell you which companies or websites where your information was breached.
All right, and then when you find that, that's when you need to start changing your passwords and things of that nature.
Absolutely.
Okay, and no worries, folks, at home, if you're watching this, we're putting that link that she's talking about right in our website in the Who Wants to Know section, so it's going to be very easy for you to find. You'll just go right to our web story and you'll click on that link. All right, someone is asking, what about the ads that you can get money added back to your Social Security check? Is this a scam?
So my advice to that is first, look at the company that's making this offer and figure out exactly what they're offering in terms of adding money back to your Social Security check. What do they mean? Are they talking about, is it for benefits? Is it, there's not a whole lot of ways you can have money added back to your Social Security check. They're only taking out money that is going to be spent on prescription drugs or things along those lines. So I wouldn't say that they're a scam, but you need to look at the company that's making that offer and really parse out exactly what they're saying and go from there. The state does have some really good resources for folks who are at retirement age and Social Security age. One of them is SHIP. And Tanya, I know that you could put that information on the website for folks.
That's right. And it's SHIP with 2 I's in between. So that's how you look it up. This person is asking, can employers scam you with false advertisements or job offers? And I don't think they mean regular employers are not going to scam you, but there are employment scams out there. How do you know if they're an employment scam?
Wow. So up front, you're probably not going to, but there's a couple of really quick red flags. If you get an offer for a job, or for an interview, and they want to do the interview over text or over some of the apps where you never actually talk face to face, that is a huge red flag. Another red flag is going to be if they want to send you a check in order for you to buy some equipment. Well, that is a red flag because that check is not going to be any good. And you're going to deposit the check, think that the check has cleared, go out and buy this equipment, but really you're buying the equipment from them because they're going to tell you to go to one particular place. And so 2 weeks later, you're going to find out that that check really didn't clear because it wasn't any good. So you've spent your money to buy this equipment and then that check is not going to clear. So
Yeah.
that's how they make their money off of these employment scams. Also, you filled out paperwork, and so now they've got all of your personal information, including your social security number.
Yeah, bad news there. Okay. And I have to just put in this side note, the bank does not have to reimburse you for that bad check. You're the one that is on the hook, so be aware. Lechelle, thank you so much for telling us about being pwned and how to make sure that all that kind of stuff is happening with our information. If you missed any of this, again, it's going to be in the 2 Wants to Know section of our website.